How to repair RC servo using these two parts. This RC servo has dead electronic inside, so it's no longer working. To make it work, you need these two parts. You need some RC servo electronic that is working, of course. It doesn't matter which it is. It can be a micro servo. It is just to control this part. And then you need a motor driver A43 to power that motor inside that servo. So this part you will use to control this, and this part you will use to control the motor inside. Let's go. So now, here is wiring diagram for these 8 pins, how to connect it. For example, I have this RC car that has dead servo electronic inside, so it is actually powered by this motor driver, and we can see these cables, all these cables. There's a lot of cables, and this cable is from that micro servo, so it is from this, yeah, because you don't need that broken electronic. If it's not working, you can get rid of it. It is connected to the receiver. Then there are these green 2 cables. That's actually the signals from these micro servo that are powering this motor. Yeah, so basically you will just solder 2 cables here that used to power this motor. You don't need this motor anymore. Then there are these 2 thick black cables that are actually connected to the main motor in this servo motor. And this part is powering that, and it is controlled by these 2 cables. And of course this part needs to be powered by a battery. So I'll show you what's inside the servo. Okay, now we can clearly see what is inside. So here is a micro servo electronic. You will connect it to the receiver. Then here are motor cables. Here is a different motor because that died. And the 2 cables, the signals that are controlling that motor driver, are here in a micro servo board that used to power that motor inside micro servo. And the potentiometer is connected to the micro servo. So basically this potentiometer, you don't need it. Yeah, you just get rid of it and solder this potentiometer from a servo that you want to repair to this. Yeah, and that's it, guys. So to prove it's working, I'll show you how it works. Okay, I'm gonna connect it. So connecting the power supply. ESC. And then the motor driver. Now the transmitter. And it's working. If I unplug this, it's no longer working. If I plug it and I will put a lever here, yeah, it's working. So it's actually powered by this part. Okay, guys, one thing, these 2 cables that are actually powering the motor inside that motor, servo motor, it really matters how you connect it. So if you connect it in reverse, your servo will not doing this like it should, but it will do. So never connect it to your RC car if you don't know how to connect these two cables. Yeah. Because you can break it. You can break it. Break something inside. This is quite powerful, so you can bend something. Yeah. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching and hope you this tutorial helped.